Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to share something with you which I don't know if I'm allowed to share. I mean, I'm sure I'm allowed to share it, right? I mean, the movie's out. You know what it is already, you've read the title. I was an extra in the film yesterday, technically, and I will get to that in a bit. But first, I just want to say, if you want to watch the movie with no spoilers, no indications of the plot at all, don't watch the trailers, don't watch this video, stop this video right now, go watch the movie right now, and then come back to this video. But otherwise, there shouldn't be any major spoilers about the plot in this video. So, in June last year, I woke up to the fateful sound of a couple of jet engines by my bed. One jet engine, two jet engine, and I set off on the way to Galston Beach, and that is sort of revealed in the trailer. You do get to see this scene, so hopefully I'm not spoiling too much of the movie itself, but this scene is in the trailers, so yeah, that was really exciting when it was coming out. Galston Beach is gigantic. It seems absolutely massive, even with all of the 6,000 people that were there. It still is just absolutely massive. Anyway, so we get there. The queue was massive, and I didn't realise quite how many people were there until we got to the beach. But anyway, we got given these buses. There were so many buses that came over because there were, 6,000 people to be transported to the beach. But our bus was the Sir John Lehman High School, which I found hilarious. I don't know if that was intentional, because John Lennon and the Beatles, they're involved in the film, and yeah, that's kind of made clear in the trailers, and that's hilarious. But anyway, when we got to the beach, actually no, I forgot to mention, we got given a card for one free burger and one free ice cream, I think it was, or two burgers, one ice cream, I can't remember what it was. It said an untitled Jack and Ellie project, and those are the two main characters. I'm slowly revealing plot points here. I probably shouldn't do this. I'm so sorry if you got to this point and you didn't turn it off. Anyway, there were so many people just as we arrived to the beach, and there were so many more people arriving as we got there, and it was crazy. They had the band set up on the rooftop of the Galston Pier Hotel, I think that's what it's called, and they had guitarists, and obviously the actor wasn't to come on yet because they were just still setting up, but there were vans everywhere, there were toilet blocks everywhere, like little TARDISes. I obviously wore the brightest thing ever to make sure that I was spotted on camera, of course. And I did actually get in the newspaper, which was crazy. Apparently there was a photographer right behind me, just as me and my friend were just looking over to see the setup and stuff. That was weird. I didn't notice that at all, but that's pretty cool. And then it was time to begin. The first take was crazy. So Danny Boyle just went on stage, everyone cheered and everything, and he started going, right everybody, so we're going to go for a take here. We've got lots of cameramen in the back there, around the sides. We've got a helicopter coming soon, but that's for the later shot. So I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And he just kept talking about the setup. So basically, we've got the main character coming on here. You are going to just massively cheer as he comes on, and he's going to play just one song for you guys. And I was like, this is amazing. This is like a gigantic concert. I've never been to something like this. It was insane. It was just like 6,000 people all cheering this one guy on as he plays the Beatles song Help. So we go for that first take, everyone sings the words to Help, and then we realise, as said by Danny Boyle, that we're not actually meant to know the words because in this universe everyone's forgotten about the Beatles. So we go for several more takes. I think we did 20 takes in total. It was each take took about 3 minutes for allowing for the song, but it was about 6 or 7 hours before we were done with those 20 takes because of different setups and things. At some point I had a burger and I was just minding my own business, and then suddenly a helicopter just races towards the beach and goes right over us. And we had to do our take again, screaming and shouting. It was crazy. It was so tiring. I didn't realise how tiring this would be. It was like cheering someone just as they come on stage, you know, the ah, and the craziness that everyone does when a famous artist comes on stage, except it's for 6 hours and all the time. It was very energy draining, but also very awesome. There was an amazing moment where he comes on stage, he starts his song, he goes, "Help, I need some..." And all you could hear was the helicopter. Everyone did an amazing job, though, at making sure that, you know, their voice was heard. Wow, it was loud. There were so many people just screaming, shouting, clapping, and doing all kinds of stuff. In fact, there were beach balls just sort of like bouncing around, like massive, gigantic beach balls. Like, I don't know how the diameter would be, like 3 meters, 4 meters diameter? No, it can't be. Yeah, about 4-meter diameter. And they were bouncing around the crowd, you know, as they do. I think they do that in some concerts where they have, like, massive, great, big inflatables just jumping around. We had some lizards or something. I think it was octopuses, maybe? Octopi. We had those bouncing around the crowd. But it was so funny because our group, or our bit, kept getting loads of the balls. To the point where people started to get annoyed, and one person knifed the ball with like some sort of sharp object, and it burst. And what we didn't realise is that these beach balls and these inflatables were given out by the film crew. They weren't just people's random beach balls sent there to annoy us. They were literally just the film crew's props that this guy destroyed. So now the Beatles song Help is forever ingrained in my brain because I have heard it so many times. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this short little video about... I think it could be short. Maybe it could be short. I don't know. But thank you very much for watching this video on my experience at being an extra. If you didn't know, if you want to be an extra in things, there's this place called the Applause Store where you can apply to be in TV audiences and movie positions and stuff. So if that sounds like your thing, there's a link in the description to go to Applause Store if you would like to check it out. Please like this video if you liked it, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe if you want to see any more fun stuff and life shenanigans and all that kind of thing from me. Goodbye.